So I can understand that. So let's see. I got a Mega Potion. Unfortunately, I can't really do much. I can make another drive recovery, but I don't have the synthesis for anything. I'll have to save the money. Well, let's hope that Kingdom Hearts will come out on top somehow, because the more that they do wrong, the more ambivalent I am towards them as a oops. The more they screw up, the more meh I become. When I'm the more meh, I start to not care, and sometimes it can even lead to hatred. I mean, there was a point in time where all I wanted to do was see Disney burn at the stake because of what happened. Like this was like around the. This was around when this was around when the stuff about like Disney since the 2020s, I would say, started having a PR nightmare. Yeah, it's like it was like non-stop negative PR about stuff that's actually happening behind doors, what's going on with the company, and all that. And it's and then there's like the fact that the parks are not really getting a whole lot of like new additions. In fact, a lot of it feels cheap, or so I've heard. It's been years since I've been to a Disney World, or it's been years since I went to a Disney park, a world that is. And I have never been to Disneyland, so I don't know what that park is all about. But given that they've been raising prices in the parks, given that a lot of their entertainment is just suffering right now, it just makes me want to not see anything Disney. And the thing is that Disney is like the biggest company in Hollywood at the moment. They have like a 40% market share ever since they bought Fox. So that, I would say, like, there's a lot that's owned by Disney now, and I feel like that's not a good thing. They should probably, they need to get rid of a lot of that market share off, because I don't think it's really good for anyone. Really, I don't see the reason why Disney decided to buy Fox in the first place, given that they bought out another major movie studio. They bought out a major movie studio. It's like straight up. And the fact is, they're not Microsoft. Okay, Microsoft has Microsoft and Apple both have endless pockets. All right, if you want to know what endless pockets look like, you go over to Microsoft or Apple. Disney is not a company with infinite pockets. They have a lot of money, but it's not infinite money. And I'm pretty sure Microsoft is a lot more smarter in where they spend their money. Disney just went gung ho, went straight into the deep end and claimed it theirs. Actually, I think this is going towards the this is probably going towards the final boss of the world. So we'll be seeing it soon. So I'm just gonna save on top of that. There we go. Alright. Okay, you know, when you see a company get so big that it's starting to affect them, like they have this sort of ego about them, it makes you want to go against them, like 100%. You want to see them fall so that they can like learn something from it or something. But you know, Disney thinks they're too big to fail, and really, if something is too big, it will most certainly fail. I feel like. Shush. I'm talking about Disney. Yeah, he's gonna come right back around. You just know it. He does this. He does this every single time. Like, I pet him, and then he just goes off. I pet him. He sits there, wants more, and I have to like say no more. My leg is tired, and I don't want to scratch you with my foot. And then I just tell him to shoo off, only for him to come right back around later on, and him wanting the same thing. But yeah, this is a very cool boss fight, by the way. This is probably my favorite. Well, this is probably my favorite and a lot of other people's favorites. So one thing I've heard is that you want to go all the way to the back. Oh jeez, I got munched. And there we go. I think this is a plan to make sure that I think I failed. Straight up, I failed. Yeah, I failed. So there are a few things that can happen with this boss. 1, he can go up to the chandeliers. 2, he can go over to the windows. 3, he can go over to the pillars. When he comes over to the pillars, just whack him. Just whack him and all that. Come on, stop avoiding your fate! Jeez. So yeah, the chandelier will do this. Go around. And shoot lasers and it all comes in. When he goes to the window, you shoot out an attack that will go all the way towards the back. One thing you have to do is make sure that you are in the side area, ways over in the window, so that you don't actually get hit. Jeez. That's not what I wanted to do, dang it! Great, I just wasted perfect mana. There was like a speedrunning way, a speedrun tactic, where if you go to the very back, if you go to the very back of the room at the start of the first phase, you can actually get a point. You can actually defeat him without him actually going to the windows, like, at all. Unfortunately, that didn't happen because he decided to go from the back all the way to the front just to get to the windows. Oh well. Well, here comes phase 2. Probably have to look over on that. speedrun thing, just to see what to do with that. There we go, now I can use this. I can use this limit to its fullest potential! There we go. Alright. Coming right at you! Got him out of the invisibility. Now I'm just whacking and going to town. Earning some experience in the meantime. Yes. Never let down, or whatever that saying goes. Yeah. Yeah, this is probably everyone's favorite boss. At some point, this is just a very cool boss. This is also a very good one too. Thinking about the bosses, I mean there are other cool ones, but I think this one's the most memorable, given that it takes place in a possessed ballroom, like a dark version of the ballroom. So that's cool. That's cool. Just Beast Castle is just memorable all around.
He must be with Organization 13.
Check out my red hoodie. You like it? Where'd you get it? I got it at Old Navy.
See, the organization, they've got
That's a cool story.
That's right. They were gonna make you into a that way they could get that nobody of yours.
So what did we learn today in this video? Well, Disney is a shit company who does shitty things. And I want them to die. Okay? I'm saying it alright.
I'm sorry.
Nothing but animosity is coming from that company.
I hope I haven't.
I can look at their stuff and say that it's great. I can say that they are pioneers in the field of animation.
Forgive me.
I can say that.
I know you weren't yourself.
But I am saying that with future knowledge.
I had hoped that you might have changed a little bit. I wish you could start trusting me.
I'm sure Disney will come around eventually. But if they keep going down this road, they're gonna end up in the gulag, or whatever Hollywood representation of the gulag is for companies. You know, there's only so much that people can take. You know, if they find out, then it's just downhill. You know, it's like those companies who it's like when companies bail out of a place because of something dealing with kids and all that. Like, what I'm trying to say is that there are some companies, even in America, that use.
Don't let your kids watch it.
You know, bigger companies are not squeaky clean at all. And it, you know, Nintendo could probably end up like Disney at some point, but I feel like that they're a lot more tempered, I guess. Like, they're no nonsense. They if they're doing badly, then they can come around. Given that they don't really talk outside of the like towards the community or anything, they don't talk to anyone. That, you know, they never really let anything slip out. So Nintendo is in a very unique position, given that they have also run into some, bad PR as well, as of late. Ooh, we got new magic. But yeah, Nintendo is probably going to come out better. I think. So anyway, the Cure element, it uses up all your magic, but it heals all of your stuff as well. Man.
Hey, wait a minute. Is the ship moving all on its own?
Oh my.
Yep, looks like we're headed toward Hollow Bastion.
Going back to Hollow Bastion. Looks like we're going back there. I wonder what's up. I wonder what's up.
I wonder what's up.
I wonder what's up. The door is open.
Come on.
Oh man, what was the Heartless doing in there? Merlin, you're on your butt. Did something happen?
Well now, took your time, did you?
Oh, was it you who summoned us, Merlin?
Yes. But it seems I used too much power in doing so, and those infernal Heartless. Oh.
So
I know that for Kingdom Hearts there is a manga series, which is just it's an adaptation of the game's story. But I'm wondering how they settled the interactions between summons, between Sora and this summonee. It's clear that in Kingdom Hearts 2, characters who were summons in the previous game, in this game, can clearly remember Sora, Donald, and Goofy. But I'm wondering what about the characters that they did not summon, or what about going back to Kingdom Hearts 1? When Sora summoned Simba, how was their first interaction? How did that work? Did the mangas ever do anything about it?
Sora! Cover for me.
Oh, I don't know. Game's coming in at an hour in. Should probably stop at some point. I don't want this to be too long. I'm wondering if I should record 2 hours. I don't know. I never really have a plan when it comes to recording stuff. I just go full in and just do something about it. I'll figure it out on the way. I'll figure it out on the way. And all that. That's been my mentality for a long time. So, it's a problem. I know. But, who knows? I do. I know. All that. I'm not gonna go to Pooh right away. I'm just gonna look around. There is a piece there. Unfortunately, I can't get it. Or I cannot get it. And map. Yeah. Alright. Retaliating slash. Just gonna put that up there. Damage drive is here too. That's a pretty important one. I got AP boost. Alright, I'm going to abilities. And I don't have enough. Okay, taking you off. There we go. That's better. So damage drive works like MP Rage, where the amount of hits you take fills up the drive gauge.
Hey, Pooh Bear, how you doing? Finding enough honey lately?
Oh, yes. In fact,
was just
Oh,
about
man.
to do my stoutness exercises. Would you like to join me, Sora?
Sure, I'm game.
Oh my.
Huh?
Pooh, you're frozen. That is so weird. I don't think any of the other worlds do that, to my knowledge. Alright.
Did you bring the book, Sora?
Oh no! Oh no! Pooh!
Hey!
You know, I hear that Pooh Bear is in the public domain. That's what I hear. So, apparently, if you want to use Pooh Bear in any way, you have to not use the red shirt. So if I wanted to, I can make a Winnie the Pooh story where he has a blue shirt instead. And then that will get popular and eat away at Disney's money. Ah, man. Yeah, why not?
Think it's okay?
You could probably make a
Of course. Maybe you better
like
go back
I
and
know
make sure Pooh's
I know Disney
alright.
made one, but you could probably make a movie about Winnie the Pooh when it
Well,
comes
I guess
to
we could explain.
Great.
like the trials and tribulations of growing up and all that. Because there's like a lot of story. There's a live action movie Disney made that was about Christopher Robin reconnecting with his younger self. But I feel like that kind of story doesn't really, like, I wouldn't really say it's in the spirit of the stories. I think, like, I think think of it like this: a movie trilogy where each game, or no, not game,
So glad you're okay.
where each movie is basically just
You came to visit. But you see, I was just about to begin
or
my
each
stoutness
game.
exercises.
Again, I
Perhaps
said
we
it.
can visit a bit later. Somebody I don't know.
Think of it like this:
Oh,
each movie
sure.
deals with a different general time frame that Christopher Robin's in.
I don't think I know anyone by that
So,
name.
like, the first movie is when he's like a kid, and it's like all the Winnie the Pooh stuff that you know of,
Pooh?
you
Hey,
that you recognize. And the sequel will be about Christopher Robin in his teenage years,
something very weird is happening here.
and over the course of the
Maybe I
trilogy,
better go back
he
and
would
ask
go
Pooh
he
about
would
this.
he would return less and less to the 100-Acre Woods. You know, him trying to find his place. And then, I don't know. The idea of never forgetting who you were at a point in time is something that I think is very powerful. I think. I mean, Kids Next Door did this, sort of. The idea that, don't ever forget don't forget your childhood or what you did as a kid, even if you're 100. Even if you're like old and crusty and whatever. Staying young and all that. It can be a pretty powerful. It can be something pretty powerful in the message, but that's stories. I don't know. So this is just to explain what they have to do now, because now the book's pages are scattered across multiple worlds, and you won't have to go and find them in the little crevice in a crack in the wall. You won't have to find them in a crack in the wall because you will find them along the route of the. You'll find them along the way. If you're adamant of opening every single chest you come across, you will find them all for sure. All right, and now Merlin's talking about summons, which I think they're a lot better than they were in Kingdom Hearts 1. I wasn't really sure what Kingdom Hearts 1 summons were all about. They just feel like, excuse me. They just feel like all over the place in what they want to do. But Kingdom Hearts 2's feel a lot more focused in what they want to do. And here I got the baseball charm. Oh, thank you. I'm probably going to have to edit that out. But yeah, baseball charm. This will allow us to summon Chicken Little. You know, that one movie that everyone seems to have a problem with. I don't know, I liked it. But I'm going to stop it here. And I am going to save here. There. And we'll go over Chicken Little at a later date. So, I will see you all next time.